If you apply what I'm about to show you in this ecosystem, it is not unlogical, not unreasonable to think we could do what we did last bull run, which is, again, we saw many coins in this sector or sectors like this 10, 20, 30, 50x. But like I said there, if we are in the early stages of a new bull, which it appears like, it seems like, it is still wildly early to get into this, specifically the sectors and ecosystems I'm about to talk about. So you look at all these things, they're all doing a billion different things. How do you know which things are going to pump? How do you know which things are going to go up? And so what a lot of people do is they come in these things and then they read the descriptions. And they're like, okay, so look, I'm going to find the best projects. I'm going to find the best teams and the best technology that everybody's doubting. It's undervalued and stuff like that. They think that's how they're going to find the pumps. And that's not how it happens. Then they do this. I did this last bull run, and then all sorts of things start pumping randomly, and you don't know why, and you're missing out on everything. This ever happened to you? Good. Happens to everybody in crypto. And so you have to take a step back here, and you need to understand that in crypto, what is going on, my young Padawan, you're likely not going to get much of an edge by reading white papers and researching the technology and finding some technology that other people don't know about yet. There are times that works. Yes, of course. However, you have to understand one of the most powerful ways to trade in crypto, and what we're actually doing here is trading narratives. So what we're trading here isn't technology or some business that's generating revenue. What we are trading here is stories and narratives. What does that mean? It means we are trading what people think about a coin, the stories about why a coin is going to be successful, and the momentum the coins create and the narratives around them. However, in the bull run, we saw Cardano go on this crazy run right here. Why? There was a narrative that it is going to beat Ethereum, and it's going to replace Ethereum and the technology behind it. Yeah. No one uses Cardano, but in Cardano's defense, jokes aside, no one uses any of the other layer ones for anything either. So it's not like Cardano got some wild amount of users or wild use case. It's because of the story that Cardano told. And when Cardano gained lots of momentum, all the coins that were related to Cardano got much larger gains. So for example, when Cardano was really going nuts right here, we went from $1 to $3 right here. Okay? So that's like a good 3x gain. We look at this, we go and look at something like Card Starter. Okay? And we look at that in the same time frame. This was a launch pad that launched on Cardano. This little doodad right here went from $9 all the way up to $72. In fact, when it launched, the coin itself was like $1 or something, $2 right here. So we saw 20, 30x gains right here. So what we want to do in crypto is two things. We want to not look at technology, and we also don't want to look at all of crypto as a whole. It's impossible. For example, it is not feasible for you to understand what's going on in 8 different ecosystems. For example, we got AVAX, Polygon, DOT right here. We got Monero, we have Internet Computer. We have all these things going on, and they're all wildly different projects and wildly different sectors of the market that are doing wildly different things. That's like investing in real estate, then investing in AI, then investing in food change, and then investing in oil and fuel. There's no way you're going to keep up with all of it, and there's no way you're going to understand any of it to catch it. And so what we instead want to do is we want to find narratives in the market around certain clumps of coins, and then watch those clumps like a hawk, and then understand that in crypto, there are lead coins that have ecosystems underneath them. There are lead coins that create large narratives, which are like a tidal wave. Imagine all these other projects that are in the wave itself. And when the wave comes, all these projects, let's say the wave gets a 2, 3x in it, all these projects get a 10. And as you go lower down the totem pole, dumpster diving coins, we get up to 20, 30x. And so what we want to do is we find these waves, and then we squat in them the entire bull run until the wave is fully done. And if you're smart about this, you're not picking waves that wear out in the bull run. So again, going back to the Cardano narrative, there was a time where if you invested in anything Cardano, you caught this narrative early, you rode this massive wave. And if you invested in any of the sub things underneath Cardano that were related to it, the launch pads, the infrastructure, the things that are running on Cardano, you made an absolute killing. And for a time period right there, anybody that invested in this stuff made a ton of money. As you probably know, I literally this bull run, almost 95% invest in gaming crypto. Why? I've explained this on other videos. There's another video on my channel that talks about game investing. Long story short, the market cap of all gaming crypto, which I think is going to reach huge levels, is about $12 billion right now. If we look at the market cap of Doge, this is a single meme coin that doesn't do anything at the moment. Elon Musk might get into it or whatever. The market cap peak of that was around $70 billion. Okay, so riddle me this, Albert Einstein. If we go and look at the market cap for all of gaming, we take all the coins in gaming, we lump them up all together. It is not even 1/7 of the peak of a meme coin. So that means even if all these coins come together and we just beat Dogecoin in market cap, we're going to see a 7-8x from here. I think that's highly likely to happen if we see another bull run. And I think gaming has one of the strongest narratives right now, especially if we run. And when that happens, everything in gaming, regardless of the quality of it, and yes, there are quality coins in gaming, there are quality projects, but again, we are trading narratives here. It doesn't matter if it's the best technology on planet Earth. There's coins that have giant market caps that do absolutely nothing, and there's coins that have amazing technology, wonderful teams, and are in the dumpster right now. We're not trading businesses that are actually getting customers and making money. We are trading the marketing narrative and views and emotions of the market. I believe when this happens, any coin as this starts to climb that is in gaming, people are going to emotionally FOMO into, and this narrative is going to drive all these coins that are down here to stupid levels they should not be at. Wave, coins, narrative, up. This is how we make money. We find the overall narrative in the clumps. Specifically, a lot of these waves, if we get into the ecosystems, are kind of undiscovered. And this applies to so much more than I'm going to talk about today. There are other ecosystems, other layer ones that you're going to see this in. And so you should apply this there. But in my opinion, there's a few things going on that makes this insanely early. So one, in gaming, I think if we see a bull run, we're at least going to see this go to a $100 billion market cap. That's not even larger than some of the meme coin market caps we're going to see. That is not even the market cap of Ethereum while we're still kind of just barely off of lows. It's half of it. Of one coin. That said, if we go and look at a lot of the projects that are up right now, you know, we go and look at all these, what they all mostly share in common is they're all on Ethereum. Yeah, we have some stuff that's on the Binance chain and whatnot, but overall this thesis holds true. And the reason for this is because Ethereum is where everybody keeps all their money at. All right, so if anybody has a wallet, they keep all their money in USDC and the Ethereum network. But you should know how to do on-chain trading. You should know how to move between chains and layers. Most people don't. And so what that means is that if we look at other layers, for example, like AVAX, a lot of people just haven't moved their money over to these chains because it's a pain in the butt and they don't know how, or they're blocked off from it. There's a whole range of reasons. That means the coins underneath these chains are kind of underinvested in compared to the coins that are on ETH. Thus, we can get in a bit early on these things, and doubly cool, if a narrative picks up on these things, they're going to go absolutely nuts. So for example, in the 2020 bull run, the Binance chain, or the Binance Smart Chain, was kind of a newcomer. And you saw Ethereum going nuts the entire bull run. So what happened right here after Ethereum started going nuts? This is about January 2021. If we go and look at the move that Ethereum pulled, you can see it started moving about December 2020. It really started to move. Now, if it started to move, everybody right here had already seen their big fat gains. And everybody getting in that was smart about things, and the people that had all their profits right here, said, where can we make gains next? Because all the coins on Ethereum, including Ethereum, are all pumped up. We're going to be getting into something that's already up 2x. So what did all these little degenerate goblins do? They went to Binance. And literally a month, 20, 30 days after Ethereum made its move, Binance just started moving, and it never stopped moving. And then everything underneath it started moving as well. Here's Pancake Swap. This is the swapper that everybody used on Binance chain. Now, why did people start moving all over here? Because all the meme coins and all these stupid coins that didn't do anything started going nuts because of the Binance narrative. Whenever big giant coins pump or the market's going, and we see the big coins in their ecosystems pump, people stop investing in them because the gains are gone and they look for what's next. But regardless, you want to look at the chunks of the niche that are going to do very, very well. So what are these things going to be? It's going to be infrastructure. It's going to be gaming studios. It's going to be specific games, and then launch pads and communities. And there's a lot more gems on AVAX. And the thing I really like about it at the moment is a lot of everything hasn't released yet. Thus, you have a little bit of time here. This is still like a really new narrative that really hasn't found its way out of crypto Twitter yet. So I'm here to basically ruin it for everybody. And I don't have anything more to add. I'm all in on the AVAX narrative. I think it's going to do really, really well this run. I think AVAX is just going to do stupidly well this run. Again, we might not get a bull run. We might reverse from here. I don't want to inspire everyone with guaranteed hope. However, I think AVAX, just point blank, if you're looking for a easy big coin invest in, I think that's the place to go. And I think AVAX gaming is going to be just a stupidly strong narrative.